Good morning, folks. This is Naeem. I'm live from London. In today's video, what we'll be looking at the factors that are really driving the markets higher, because obviously the Dow Jones futures are up by 250 points, and that comes on the heel of a little bit of a sell-off that we've experienced last week. But overall, we closed the week in positive territory. So we will really look into the opportunities in terms of the stock market, in terms of indices, and more importantly, the big trend which is forming in Bitcoin. My name is Naeem Aslam. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon, in equity trading for Bank of America, and currently working as a chief market analyst at Evertrade. So, as I've mentioned earlier, the Dow Jones futures are up by 250 points. And the reason for that is the fundamentals which are driving the markets higher is markets and traders and investors were very much concerned that there will be another national lockdown because of the surge in coronavirus cases, because of increase in hospitalization rate, in the United States made investors and traders very much concerned. But now the president-elect Joe Biden's administration is saying some of the advisors believe that we don't need another national lockdown, or at least they are advising against it. Now, this particular factor is very much moving the markets higher because investors believe that this is a very, very positive news, because they know that a national lockdown comes with a heavy economic cost, which we are facing in England over here. Of course, these sweeping measures did come into place by Ireland, which was the first European country going into a second lockdown. And then we saw other European countries following this particular, these sweeping measures as well. But in terms of momentum and opportunities, remember folks, last week, the IBEX index, which is the Spanish stock index, had its biggest weekly gain since 1998. Now, of course, this momentum is highly likely to continue. And speaking of momentum, the S&P and the Dow Jones indices are very likely to make new record highs as well. The reason that I'm saying is because, firstly, as I said, the national lockdown, it may not come into force. And secondly, we are expecting more data from Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine. Remember, last time they came up with a 90% accuracy. And if we see similar results or anything above 70, that is very, very likely to encourage investors to take on more risk, and that means new record highs, and that potentially means that you can buy the market today at a much cheaper price than you may be able to buy it in a 2 weeks time, or perhaps in a 2 weeks time. Now, speaking of weekly gains, something which stands much taller than anything else is, of course, Bitcoin. And then I have been talking about Bitcoin for the last number of months, let's just say, because at the time Bitcoin price was trading in around 11,000. Over here on the YouTube channel, you can see the video a few months back when we talked about Bitcoin prices crossing above the critical price level of 50-day simple moving average. Now, I strongly believe that the current momentum is highly likely to bring us towards the all-time high of 20K. But if this is the same sort of a bull run that we've experienced back when the prices were trading in around 14 or 1500 and we went all the way to 10,000, if it is the same sort of a bull run, then there shouldn't be any doubt in our mind that 20,000 is nothing. We should be looking at 50,000 or 100,000 in terms of a Bitcoin price. That's all for today. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys next time.